grand opening of Freddy Fazbear's and the grand opening of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yay! Let's go and have fun! Yay! 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 Yes, let's go have fun! Yay! Yay! Let's go have fun! Yay! Yay! Let's go inside, kids! It only lasts for 1 year. But now, when Freddy Fazbear's closed down, the owner walked away into a go-kart and never came back again. This is the FNAF movie in Bloxburg. Finally, when he drove, nobody saw him ever again. The FNAF movie in Bloxburg never will be linked up with the FNAF series. Things this is only made for people in Bloxburg. I only need to do this for the movie to get more money because I have to get more money. That's going to take a long time, for about 2 weeks. Please enjoy the FNAF movie. Now where did he go? Watch the clip. I gotta get out of here. Freddy Fazbear's went bankrupt because of me. Because all the security guards that quit the job don't have enough money to pay the bill I believe don't want. Every business doesn't want me now. It's gonna go bankrupt until we get enough money to pay it off. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza will never come back again. And he drove for hours until that one day. Now, where do you say he's going, though? This movie will be long and will only last until 50. Until the end of the greatest things happened. The movie was made over a day and I was super hungry. Please enjoy. Can't see where I'm going. It's so dark. I'm at the campsite. Must be some place I can hide. Gee. Why won't I sleep for the night? Nah, let's keep going. So he kept riding towards the road, trying to figure out where he's going to go. And now, let's go to the daytime. Until that one day when he crashed. And died the day when he died. Now why won't we go back in time to where it all began? To where FNAF started? And why did he die? Because of a light bulb. This movie is referencing characters in the movie, actors, blah blah, normal people play, blah blah blah. Good editing the pictures, please donate if you see me. Now let's get on to it. So one day back in 1987, his grandpa / his dad were going on a go-kart trip until it got too dark. Hey, Bob, where are we going? We're going on oh no! Until he went upside down, killing him instant. His grandfather died because of this. So his dad said, "Base good, son." And he drove off into the ocean. Like this. And he tried to stop, but then he went back out. They went home. But then something bad happened. He didn't make it home that night. He didn't even make it home, his father said. He said he went to the hospital, but he never came back. Disclaimer in the video. Right now you're seeing a clip that I have not put in the movie. Well, this theme might show some sadness and what happened in the future, what came up to his death. If you want to see more of the movie, it'll be only 20 minutes long. We can actually get up into a full movie eventually. If somebody can do that, post it, and then I'll copy that, post it on my YouTube channel, be fine, blah, blah, blah. But not until then. Let's get back in. So then, he tried to find his home one by one, but he couldn't. He said, "I think my home's the other way." He remembered his home was the other way. He came back around. He went through the grass. And he tried to turn back, sloughed off, of course, and died the day. The frame rate was so bad that he started to bounce in the air. He is so worried he almost hit a light pole. Almost hit a sign, a tree, and a house. But halfway home, he saw he wasn't gonna make it. A bad guy with guns right behind him started chasing him. He said, "Why? Stop!" His son, that he said the dictionary that he wrote when he was younger, said, "My father tried to protect me if I tried to swerve, but he put his seatbelt, but he didn't have one on him. I was starting to be worried if we won't make it. But we did make it out. Sadly, later, my dad died because of passed away. And I was left with my family. 2 brothers, 1 sister, and me. But we haven't said that was the end yet. There's still lots more about this owner that got himself insane. And actually, sadly. When he got back home, it was daytime. A little late. With his father. He was going back until he hopped out, parked the go-kart perfect, and just started to run towards the building. The building said close at the time because there's no higher night guards. I say, why don't I go get a job? So he took off his dad's clothes that he always wanted to wear when he was racing, and he did. He took them off, switched to Mike Smith. This is the story of Mike Smith, how he did not die in that crash. Eventually you will learn not to sleep up with all the things. Part 7 with my video It's Mike Smith coming back. Mike Smith quit his job on part 5 or 4. On part 4. Came back for vacation on part 5. His uncle came there before he passed away. His grandpa came there before he passed away. And part 6. Part 7 now, Mike Smith returns. So this is after he fires. This confuses the timeline of what people did. So he's like, why don't I just do the night job, Then, when he was reading the security cameras, he saw it. A purple van with blood all over it. He couldn't believe his eyes, though, but I couldn't say it at all. He viewed camera 3. Kitchen was open with animatronics trying to find us. That's what he said. Camera 4, the hallway was clear right outside of me. Then part of the hallway entrance. Camera 6, everything was clear to me. He put camera 1. There's the weird that, and then he saw it. Oh God, there's something in the vent. There's something in the vent. Close the vent, close it. We were joking. Oh no. Then the lights went out. But then 6 a.m. came around and the lights came back on. It was so weird seeing what was happening. He said that after that he explored the pizzeria and noticed something strange. Why won't he move on the canvas and downstairs? He said, nah, it's not gonna happen at all. He said, pretty bad about the go-kart van that my grandpa died in. So later he did it. So he said, boss, if you're not gonna pay me, then I won't do it. But then the owner ran out of money, half-year food, and said, come to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza now. Nobody came at all. Said, why don't I go to night 2? Or night 500 or whatever he said that night. He went into the building, surprised that the lights were still on. Walked away. Walked in here. And said, I still hear an alarm clock ringing, but he didn't check what was below him. This was his son. This was one of his sons, Mike Smith. His other son was Mike Jr. The other son worked at other night shift for this week, so he said, Mike Jr. And he got up from his chair. Said, okay, I'll do it. Okay. So when he got up, went over here and talked. Mike Jr. was working the night until Inspector Lee. Somebody called the phone. He called the phone. Hello? Not that he ring. Before saying he saw a ghost, and then when the power went out, one went back on, and then he screamed. When Mike Jr. came to check, when Mike Smith came to check on Mike Jr., he wasn't there. He checked, but he haven't checked parts and service. But when he came downstairs, he saw his brother in a spring bonnie suit, bleeding in pain. He said that the blood was dry and he probably died around 5 a.m. But he came in by 7 or 6. He is dead. They forced the Springboks to collapse on him and kill him instead. He lost his brother. He sit there in pain still today. In that pizzeria. Still bleeding. His heart was still going, but he was dead. So weird that day that happened. Don't know why. But when it moved at night to try to get him to get revenge, the lights were all on. Like the power was not running on the generator, it was running on main power. So they knew the power was gonna go out soon. So when he came up, he jump scared his brother. The brother kicked him down the stairs and broke his brother and killed him because of it. Very sad day for him, he said. Then when he saw it, it was his brother's soul getting up, and he had to say, burn down the pizzeria. Let nobody in anymore. And the purple guy, he killed me at night. His brother said yes. So at that night, you guess what happens. Very soon. So there he put a firework into the building. And he said light off. And his brother ran out with him, hugging him in sight in the street. Sadly, the owner didn't pay his bills though, so he would not continue the pizzeria anymore. But then, he saw his brother leaving up to heaven. He said, don't go, but I have to go. It's my only way out. Stay here forever and die with you, or go. I will never forget you, he said. He flew up to heaven. The building was on fire at the time. Now the building looks the same, but bankrupt and nobody will even do it, so nobody will ever come here again. But his ghost brother came back one day, and he lighted the fireworks one more time. And then, you know what he did? He opened the building. He went inside with the fire that he just lighted. Went to the office and checked on the cameras. And the purple guy was there ready to kill him behind him. He smacked him in the face like slammed him down the stairs. You hear the security cameras to see his brother. But he didn't even see it. The building went bankrupt. No money was able to save it though. So bloxburg videos were never gonna come back again. None of these videos will ever be posted again. bloxburg will be gone until I get donated. It will take a while for it. But then he saw the glimpse of his brother. Camp 5 is where we always see it. He said, goodbye, brother. I wish I could see you later. That was the end. He ran out of the building quickly before it all killed him. His grandpa died though. His uncle died in the fireplace, so he ran out like You're not so fast, and you went up to heaven. That will be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the movie. Series 1. Series 1. This will become a playlist in the future. Just wanted to do this because I reached 100 videos. My goal is 1,000. If I do that, I better have over 1 million subscribers. See you later. Bye.